besties. So today's video is actually a tutorial on how to crochet a shawl. So I made a shawl for my grandma as a present. So I actually also recorded the tutorial, so I thought to you know release it. But the thing is, the yarn I got wasn't enough, so I plan on buying more yarn. Then I will add it. But the tutorial is on my phone, so I thought let me just release this because someone could need it and also my memory is full. So yeah. So let's get into the tutorial. You're just going to need your yarn. I used this Hobby Time knitting yarn. This was the first time I ever used this brand, and it was such an amazing yarn to work with because it was soft and it made the shawl come out warm. And even while I was crocheting it, I really enjoyed crocheting it because of the material that was used to make the yarn. Then I used a 6.5mm crochet hook, then a darning needle or tapestry needle to sew in your loose ends. I actually took this one from my knitting set. Then a pair of scissors to cut your yarn. These are the three colors that I used: brown, yellow, and red. But as I said, the shawl is quite short, so I still plan on buying one yellow and one brown to add to it. So it will be a total of 5 balls of yarn that I would use for this project. Yarn is really soft, and if you use this brand, you're actually going to enjoy crocheting with it. So we're going to start off by taking your yarn like this so that you can start crocheting. Then you're going to make a slip knot by forming an X like this. Then you pull it. So this is our slip knot. Then you insert your crochet hook into your slip knot. That's my 6.5mm crochet hook. Then you pull it a bit. Then you're going to make chains to form the how wide, or like how long you want your shawl to be. So I made about 50 chains. So whichever length you want your shawl to be, you just crochet it to that length. So this is how to make your chains. Be careful so that it won't turn around while you're crocheting it. You can see how I'm just holding it in place. This is what your chains are going to look like. This is the back of the chains. It's going to form like these ridges at the back. So I made about 50 chains, but you can make it more or less. If you make it more, it's going to be longer, obviously, but if you make it less, it's going to be shorter. So just check it, and you can always loosen it a bit if you feel like you didn't get the correct length. So these are my chains. So I made, because this is just a swatch, a small section that I want to show you. So I actually made 50 chains, but I just made a little less so you can see it. So this is my shawl. This is the shawl that I'm making. I started off with the brown and the yellow. I haven't added the red to it, so I wanted to use the red to make the tutorial. So this, my own, that has that brown color, I used 50 chains, but for this tutorial I just made a few chains. So I'm just comparing it against it. So this is what is going to determine how long your shawl is going to be. So this is a very crucial step. Then after you make your chains, you're going to like build on it to form the width. I hope you get what I'm talking about. So I'm just like rolling the yarn off the ball so that I can crochet with it. So after you finish making your chains, you're going to make 2 more chains. So 1, 2. Then you turn your work around to make your double crochets. So you yarn over like that. Then you skip those 2 chains you just made, and in the 3rd chain you're going to insert your crochet hook like this, and you're going to pull up a loop. There are going to be 3 loops on your hook. You can see them 1, 2, 3 on your hook. Then you're going to pull through 2 loops. Then you're going to pull through this final 2 loops. That's our first double crochet. Let's do that again. Yarn over. In the next stitch, insert your hook like this. Then you pull up a loop. There are going to be 3 loops on your hook, so you pull through 2 loops and you pull through the final 2 loops. Let's do the 3rd double crochet. So you yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull up a loop. There are going to be 3 loops on your hook, so you pull through 2 loops and pull through the final 2 loops. Let's go to the next stitch. You yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. There are going to be 3 loops on your hook, so you pull through 2 loops and then you pull through the final 2 loops. So this is just a row of double crochets. So in the next stitch you do the same thing. You yarn over, insert your hook in the stitch. There are going to be 3 loops on your hook, so you pull through 2 loops and then you pull through the final 2 loops. And in the next stitch you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops on your hook and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. This is a very easy and repetitive pattern, so you do the same thing. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. Then you're going to go to the next stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops on your hook and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. So you can see how our row is coming out. It's just going to be double crochets till you get to the end. So yours is going to be longer than this. Obviously I just used this as a demo. You saw how long mine was, the brown and the yellow. So now we're on the second to the last stitch. So you make your double crochet as usual. Then now we're in the last stitch. So you make your double crochet as usual. You yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops on your hook and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. So since we're on the last stitch, we're going to the next row. So to do that, you chain 2 like this. This is what the first row looks like. So you can just confirm it against yours to make sure we're on the same page. So we're going to chain 2 1, 2. Then you're going to turn your work around and make double crochets on this row. So you yarn over, then in both loops you're going to insert your hook. You can see these V's there, just insert your hook in both loops. But if you want it to have a ribbed effect, you're going to insert your hook in just the back loop. I decided to make mine flat and not have a ribbed effect. So let's make a double crochet. Insert your hook, you pull up a loop, you pull through 2 loops on your hook and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. And in the next stitch, you're going to yarn over in both loops, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops on your hook, and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. Then in the next stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops on your hook, and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. So as I said, it's a repetitive pattern, so you're just doing the same thing on each of the rows. You're making your double crochets in each of the stitches. Then when we get to the end, you chain 2 and do the same thing. Make your double crochets in each of the stitches till it is wide enough, and we call it a day. So this is what the second row looks like, or would I say the third row, because the first row was chains, the second was double crochets, and now the third one on double crochets. So you can just confirm it against yours to make sure this is what it looks like. So we're on the other side of our shawl. I have done all the double crochets in the middle. So one second to the last, so you make your double crochet as usual. And now in the last stitch, make your double crochet as usual. Then you chain 2, turn your work around, and you make double crochets on the next row. So this is the shawl I have already done. I wanted to show you how this compares to it. So I started off with the brown, then I attached the yellow. This was the point where I made the slip knot, then the length, that's what the 50 chains I was talking about initially is. Then I kept continuing the rows. I reached the brown finished, I attached the yellow, I continued like that. So this was the point where I attached the yellow to the brown, then I continued. And over here the yellow has finished, so I want to attach the red to it, but you know I've been using the red for the tutorial, so I'm going to loosen this and attach it to the yellow. So I want to show you how to attach it in case you don't know how to attach colors to your projects. And also, if you make any mistake while crocheting, it's really easy to unravel it. So you just tug at it a bit and it's all gone. So now I want to attach the red to the yellow. So you insert, okay, let's loosen the last stitch so that you see how I attach it. Or okay, I didn't. Okay, I did. So you insert your hook. Then you know how to make a double crochet. You yarn over, insert your hook. But since now we're changing the colors, we're not going to complete the double crochet. Just watch closely. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you pull through 2 loops like this, and instead of pulling through the final 2 loops, you're not going to do that. So let me show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops. Leave it at that. Then the remaining strand, you take it to the back of your project Since I have already joined the yellow at that side, I'm going to join the red at the same side. So you take your new color, you attach it like this, just hold it against it, and then you continue. You pull through the other two loops like this, really easy. And you hold those two down, just hold it down like that. Make sure the length is moderate. Then you continue crocheting like as usual. Yarn over the next stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through two loops on your hook, and pull through the final two loops on your hook. We're still going to go back to that attachment point, but let's continue. Just make your double crochet as usual. So now the part where we attached it, we're going to tie the two yarn together like this. Just make a knot. You can make two knots anyhow you'd like it. Then you just tug at it a bit to make that place smooth. This is our second knot. You're going to use your darning needle to sew in those loose ends at the end of the project, or if you would like to sew it immediately, that's fine. Then you're going to continue crocheting as usual. You make a double crochet on each of the stitches. When you get to the end, you chain two, turn and work around and make double crochets on the next row. So the shawl is the length, the width you want it to be. So over here, I'm just making my double crochets. So you can see how the joining looks so seamless, very seamless. The other ways to join your yarn, but like this is my favorite so far because of how it just looks so, when I say perfect, it looks so perfect compared to the other ways I have seen. But feel free to do the method you prefer. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through two loops on your hook and pull through the final two loops. The next stitch, same thing, just make your double crochet and over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. Next, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through two loops and pull through the final two loops. Okay, that was the end. So we chain two, then turn your work around. So now we can see we have a clearer view of how the joining was. It just looks so seamless. So we continue, make a double crochet. The next stitch you make a double crochet. So you're also going to be careful at the ending because sometimes it's possible to get carried away and not know that that is the end, or to miss a few stitches and go on to the next row. So make a double crochet in the next stitch, make a double crochet, then the next. I really loved the colors, especially the yellow. It had this like rich look to it. So this was, you saw where I joined the yellow and the brown. It looks the same way I joined the yellow and the red. But if you don't want to join your yarn at the middle of the row, you can also just join it at the starting and ending of the row. Anyhow you'd like it to be, anyhow you'd like to design your shawl, it's completely up to you. So you're just going to be making your double crochets on each of the rows. Then at the end you chain two, turn your work around and make double crochets on the next row, and that's pretty much it. It's a really repetitive pattern, or if you'd like to add some more decorations to it, that's fine. But this is how I made mine. So I'm still going to get one ball of yellow and one ball of brown yarn and attach it after the red. So that's it. It's a really easy project, and it's I would highly recommend it to a beginner. It's beginner friendly, and also because we use bigger yarn, it's also why I would say it's beginner friendly, so you can see the stitches clearly. So this is how it turned out after joining the yarn. It just looks perfect. So you continue your rows till you feel it's long enough, and then we can call it a day. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Kisses, kisses. Bye.